Hey guys, Dev here again with another video. Today we're back on the beta and we're going to be running a stocks and checking out some of the popular Paladin boosting items. So the first one we're going to be checking out is the Skullflame shield. It's an epic shield, it's a BOE and it has a lifesteal effect. We're also going to be looking at Demonforged Breastplate. This is a BOE made by blacksmiths. You can grab one from the AH most probably on your server. It also has a lifesteal effect. And the last item I'm going to be wearing for the logs is Uther's Strength. This has a 2% chance when struck in combat, giving you a holy shield. Okay, firstly, just looking at how Skullflame shield works. It has a 3% proc chance when you're hit. Blocks, dodges, and parries do not count and will not allow it to proc. The base damage does 35 damage and returns 35 healing. This does have a spell power modifier. It receives 100 bonus of the caster's spell power as damage, and it returns the same value back as life. In my testing, the AoE Flame Strike either has no scaling or extremely poor scaling, and I never had a hit recorded that was over 125, which is the max roll of this shield. Right now in the beta, it is unchanged from Classic. The second item we're looking at is the Demonforged Breastplate. It has a 3% proc chance when hit, and it follows the same rules as the Skullflame shield. Blocks, parries, dodges, etc. won't allow it to proc. The base damage here is 120 and it returns 120 healing. It's split over 4 ticks for 30 each second. This also has a spell power modifier. It receives 10% of your bonus spell power per tick, so it's 40% in total when it procs. Right now it's unchanged from live classic servers. Alright guys, in the background you can see me running stocks and these are the logs from that run. The top drain life is the Demonforged Breastplate, and the lower drain life is the Skullflame shield. We've got Uther's Light on there as well. You can see both the drain life effects did have overhealing. Seal of Light contributing quite a bit as well. And Lesser Absorption is a very cheap enchant that I have on my chest that absorbs 25 damage when it procs. Right now, all these items are working just as they do in Classic. They're still great items to have, and a really good thing to have in your tool bag. If they remain unchanged, I would seriously consider picking these up for AoE farming. I know there's other shields like the Sporgo one. You can swap your shield in combat. You can use the Skullflame for the pulling phase, switch over to the rep shield when you get into position to put the damage out. You're not locked into one or the others like other videos have seemed to say. You can use both of them. Okay, so you can see all the 70 heals coming in. Now what that is, that's the 30 tick from the Demonforged Breastplate, plus I have about 400 spell power in this video, so 10% of 400 is 40, 30 plus 40 is 70, and we're getting 4 ticks of 70 every single time that chestplate procs. The other value you'll see is the 433, and that's when the Skullflame is doing its lifesteal effect. That's the 100% scaling added to the 35. The exact spell power I have in this video is 398. Alright guys, so that wraps up my test of the Pally boosting items on the beta. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something, I do appreciate any subs and thumbs up. Thank you heaps for watching, and I'll leave you with the rest of this stocks run.